in 1998, when we started this function, it is of a very great saint from India known as Hazrat Khwaja Gharib Nawaz, which means he was for the poor. Gharib Nawaz in Urdu means for the poor. He was a very great saint that came from the Middle East to India. In 1998, it's a place called Ajmer in India, where there was a person that are actually descendants of the Holy Saint, came into Durban, and he visited Mr. Saffie Siddiqui. And there is a very big function that takes place in India every year for the last 800 years. This person that visited the late Saffie Siddiqui then asked him, he's going to Pretoria. Is there any people that he can go and see? So Saffie sent him to us. That is the organization called Bazne Chislia. And this event was never taken place in Laudium. It was the first time we started in 1998. In the old days, it was in a place called Maravastat. That was 45 years ago. And, thereafter we continued with this. And from 1998, as Mr. Saffie Siddiqui, who was the announcer on the Lotus FM, in the language called Urdu, is the main language that comes from India and the Persian Gulf, like in the old days. He was, I would say, he's one of the top poets in South Africa in the Urdu language.
Since Mr. Saffie Siddiqui is late now, how important is it for the community to uphold the legacy that he left behind and the tradition of Qawwali?
To us, it is very important. We are going to miss somebody. It is very difficult in South Africa to find somebody in his category. And it is our duty, because he's brought us onto this map, by sending the right person to us and always upholding the culture of Urdu and the poetry. And today we miss him, and we feel as an organization we owe it to him. He's got to be remembered, because this is something that will go back into the history.
Are you hoping to make this an annual event to pay tribute to the late Saffie Siddiqui?
Look, this is the first time we're doing it. He will always be remembered into the function, because there is a function that it takes place now already every year. Now it's our 16th annual function that is taking place. So as from now, in every function that takes place in every year, in the specific month of the demise of the saint, he will always be remembered, and the tribute will be done to him at that function.